Hello guys, I hope you're doing well today. I'm already having a bad start. We're going to be reviewing how 2024 was. Yep, this is going to be pretty much a recap of the whole year. Not really. I'm going to forget lots of things. Because I'm human. Anyways, we're going to start from the top all the way to December. So, January, what do we have to start off with? Echo. That's where we start off with. I don't know if there's anything else between, but yeah, we got the Echo show from it was the something installment of Phase 5. It was a waste. It wasn't a waste. It was a. Was it? I don't know. I forgot what I said in the previous video. I honestly don't care. Echo. It should have been a Hawkeye season 2. Oh god, I think I just jump scared a few people. I'm so sorry about that. I'm very sorry. I just smashed my table in front of you. I'm definitely sorry. Oh, I just did it again. I really should be acting nice to you. You did nothing wrong. You shouldn't deserve this type of hate from me. Just smashing the table being angry that Hawkeye season 2 doesn't exist even though it should. Am I just pissed that we got an Echo show that didn't even include Kate Bishop at all? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Do I care about Kingpin becoming the mayor? Honestly, not really. That's so sad. I don't really care about Kingpin being the mayor because he's not looking at Spider-Man, of all things. Maybe that's the problem. I care too much about Spider-Man that and Kate Bishop that I just always focus a villain on them. Like, I don't even care about Daredevil. Kingpin being Daredevil's villain. I more care about him being Spider-Man's villain. You see, that's how selfish I am. Who knows? I could change when Daredevil Bored Again comes out. I'm bored again. He's not going to be bored again. Or is he? You never know. What if Daredevil was just bored in some of these episodes? Because there's 18. Wait a minute. That's a lie. I heard it's split up to 2 seasons. It's 9 seasons. So he won't be bored again. Daredevil Bored Again coming out in 2016. Oh my god, this is such a bad start. What are we doing here? You know what? Seeing as how we're here right now. Speaking of which, the new we recently got a trailer of, by the time I'm recording this, of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and honestly, I'm not that excited for it because it's not MCU canon. It's honestly sad. I'm not that excited for it. It's not. They're not. I mean, sure, you got at least one accurate actor, but that's it. Everyone else, nope. And we'll get to What If Season 3 because I have some real choices to talk about What If. Now, enough smacking the desk. Let's focus on something actually good. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 3. One of the best things we've seen in content history. Where you go from, oh, Catnap jumps you out of a table. No. He puts you in a dumpster, and the things are just getting crushed in Star Wars style as you escape. And you have to learn a very valuable lesson throughout all this. Look up. Because throughout my playthrough, I became a real dumbass and never remembered to look up at all. That won't happen with Chapter 4. I am well experienced to learn. I won't act like a dumbass no more. I am going... Remember, why am I saying this? Well, someone actually said the word dumbass in the actual Spider-Man trailer. So everything's PG-13 at this point. Anyways, moving on. You go in and someone named Ollie comes in and calls you. Is it Oliver Queen as a kid? Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, he takes you to the Playcare. A very beautiful environment that could have super high graphic... Wait, why am I going in with this? Okay. You go in downstairs, you get a key. You go to the gas production show, you do some beautiful quest puzzling work, but the power comes out. You go to the mansion. Huggy Wuggy comes in, nightmarish form, to scare the pee-pee out of you. Then you wake up. Then you just do your normal puzzles while Catnap stalks you and beautiful music plays around. And as you do that, as you finish everything, you escape. Kissy Missy and Puppy Playtime come in to tell you that, oh, Catnap's coming. Be alert. You must kill him. He's apparently the final obstacle, even though we just learned there's another obstacle before the prototype, which is the Doctor. Mr. Doctor Man. Anyways, moving on for that. Oliver Queen tells you to go to the school. And once you go to the school, You encounter with the Glamrock Endnos, Mr. Light, who chases you throughout the map as you solve puzzles. You kill her, get a flare gun, explore a cave, see Catnap praying, go to the play house, encounter many plushy cute little critters, solve more puzzles, encounter Dog Day, see him get freaking eaten alive, he chases you then, you escape, you go to the office, get stuck on 10,000 puzzles, you turn on the generator, get passed out, you start tripping, then he tells you to leave, you say no, you finish it all up, you fight him FNAF 1 style, and you win, with Kissy Missy dying in the process. Boom, I just summarized chapter 3 under 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes. Hope you're all happy. My throat is starting to get bad. We're all just talking, but we're not even close to being done. So, what came out in February? Nothing. That's a lie. Hold on, that's a lie. Something must have came out in February. Something really important that we need to talk about. That's obviously a lie. Let's see. Did Return to Freddy Stories come out? No, it came out in March, actually. Or did it? Hold on. Technically, I was a bit late to the Return to Freddy Stories, so... maybe, if possibility... Let's see. When did Doco uploaded his video on the Return to Freddy Stories? It was beginning of March, so it came out in the beginning of March, so really nothing actually came out at all in February, now that I think about it. No, nothing really came out at all. Nothing that I could particularly remember. Oh, wait, Madam Web! We actually have to talk about this because I'm probably one people who actually like the film. For one reason, before you decide to leave the thing, it's because it had Peruvian representation. Because if you don't know by now, I am Peruvian. And Peru actually became a huge plot point in this movie. And I honestly felt honored that someone actually remembered Peru. Because honestly, I feel like Peru is one of those very underrated countries that most people don't talk about. Even though I still haven't learned all the Spanish yet. I mean, I will eventually. But I know like 10 or 15% of the Spanish words. Or I can memorize them. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, right, Madam Wham. Also, no, I honestly have nothing else to say about Madam Wham. Let's move on. March. Return to Freddy's Story. We're gonna just talk all about that. I mean, I guess there's the hunt, but honestly, I don't really want to talk about the hunt. Branch Realities updates. I'm not gonna talk about the mini updates for Branch Realities. They're not that particularly big to talk about. Because they're just skins and quests. We're just gonna talk about the chapters. That's it. But anyways, back to the Return to Freddy Stories. I loved that game so much. It was so beautiful. I loved it so much. It was... It was amazing. It was generous. It was mind-blowing. It was the perfect Return to Freddy's remastered. Until the creator decided he could do better. So he decided to make 2 more. One called the Return to Freddy's Rebuilt Again. And the Return to Freddy Stories Again. Yeah, he's making 2 of them. Well, he's not entirely making 2, but he's helping up with the other. So I consider him making 2. So yeah, that's that. What was the highlights? Oh, I love Sugar's design. Her being a gentlewoman was honestly very unique. They should honestly continue that with Sugar. Just keep her as a gentlewoman. That sounds weird to say. Gentlewoman. That sounds odd. Also, this was where I finally beat my first max mode. It was very, very pleasing to see that I've mastered the game. Anyways, moving off of that, we have... What else do we have? We have... What else was it released in March? I should probably look at my YouTube channel just to be sure if there was anything else here. But even though I doubt it. I upload so many videos on December. While we're here, I should probably talk about... specific thing. As you may not know, is you're looking at the artwork I did for phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, I said 6 because I made a fan-made version of phase 5 and phase 6. And the phase 6 one includes artworks by other people, so I'm going to credit them right now. I couldn't find the one who made the Wreckage of Time artwork because the Twitter post with it got deleted. But if you guys know, put in the comments so that I can credit them in the description. But here, the one who made the Miss Marvel Season 2 artwork was XX MCU Fan 2020 XX. The Doctor Strange time was out one was Mr. Scientific. The one who made the Vision Quest art was Andrewvn. And the one who made the Spider-Man King in Black one was made by Chiji_Studio 2021. Also, while we're here, I should probably talk about the Fighting Forsaken AR videos, because I did 52 of them. I don't think I'm going to continue them because they're not been getting that much views, so I think I'm just going to be done with them for now. Oh, speaking of Forsaken AR, a couple of characters actually come out during that time. We had my favorite, Woodcarver Fronte Freddy, Ballor, 8-Bit Candelora, and the other one, which was the Holly Spirit Multi Freddy, along with Carney, 8-Bit Purple Guy, Yendo, Mendo, Benny, and others. We'll talk about them later. Excuse me, I'm getting very out of breath right now. What else is there? Oh, let's look at March, right? Ducky. I'm not gonna talk about Ducky yet. I don't even think I need to talk that much about Ducky. I mean, let's see. What else do we need to talk about? I guess the hunt. How we had Griffin as the main character, as the main bot. We discovered what the future looks like. Finley betrays us. That's it. I honestly don't want to talk about anything else. Ruin 2. I did not like Ruin 2 at all. No, the end part was so annoying. April, right? We learned about Piggy and Wizard Watch Studios collabing with to make Piggy Misfits. You know what? I think it's time to talk about the one everyone's been waiting for. Chapter 4, Outraging Outpost. To talk about how much I love this chapter. Why being? First of all, why did I love this chapter? Or why I love all the chapters? You know, at first I was kind of worried that this would deteriorate from the normal Piggy gameplay and characters, but no, we still had all the simple Piggy models. It's just the main character and the main enemies all had the upgrade ones, which seems very fair. It's separated into two sections where you're first in the outpost, fending off against Scorch Hounds while you unlock things and you summon the soldiers. That felt very unique, and they're cornered to specific areas. Excuse me, I'm getting on a curve. Where was I? Oh, yes. Then you go to the elevator and you're into, not the plant. I don't really consider that to be the plant because it was so small. I think that looked like one area of the plant. It was like it was just Badgie's laboratory, let's just say that. And then you get the 2 cures from the things. Badgie looks cool, I just wish he was green. And you cure everyone. It was such a happy ending. Yay! Oh god, yay. Oh, Bendy's Secrets of the Machine. Oh yay, with the Lightning McQueen dude. That was fun. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I really don't have that much to say about that one. What happened in what else happened in April that we need to talk about? Benny, we talked about that. Oh, Five Nights with the toys. I mean, that was a fun game. Kinda. Ish. I don't know. I had a fun time with it. Somewhat. It was fun, you know, combining FNAF 1 and 2 mechanics. Oh, I guess should we talk about the Fancy Cafe? Nah, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm honestly just done with my games. So you don't know, I'm actually done making FNAF fan games. The FNAF doing After the Fire is it. I'm done. I'm so burnt out. For a specific reason that it's very personal to me, so I'm not gonna talk about it at all. Alright, in May, so close my birthday, but we also got Fractured Futures. I only played like one part of it. I didn't complete the rest. I don't know why. Probably because of other things, but rather, oh, I forgot. I remember the VHS tape that released that continued on in June, where in June we encountered. Oh, right, we didn't even talk about X-Men 97. Well, to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of X-Men 97, but that was just when I was in an angry mood and not liking the X-Men at all. Here, I'm a little bit starting to like them. Not fully finished. I just like certain X-Men, like Gambit, Deadpool, Wolverine, Storm. You know, we'll talk about Storm later on. I might rewatch that at some point, but anyways, moving on. What was on that June? Alright, the Ducky Reimagine game. I'm not gonna talk that much about it. Oh, right, we had a Return to Freddy's 2 VR game. That was fun-ish. I don't know. It was a bit buggy. We got the role play and in the branch realities. Yendo appeared. Oh yes, of course. We got the other VHS for Mr. P with Pig 64 coming out. It was such a fun time. I swear to God, it was. I loved it so much. Oh ho ho ho! Yay! I loved it so much. Ho ho. Oh, we got Flatmore and Help 1 and 2. That was good for the people who didn't have a VR headset, even though playing VR is the most accurate way to do it. Just saying. Totem Stacker. What else? What else? Oh yeah, we're in July. Oh, this is where we talk about real things. Like, Mendo became a character. Book 3 teasers for Piggy Book 3 came out, even though the game did not came out yet. We also did a revisit series, which will continue because we need to do one more thing, which is the Lost Book revisit. Yes, we're doing that next year. We'll talk about that later in the next video, actually. And all right, I forgot about Five Nights at Sonic's 2.0s, though I don't know if I want to talk about them because they're discontinued now. I had fun with the first game. Let's just say that. I love the inclusion of Golden Sonic. 2.0 was definitely a blast, especially with the amount of videos I made with it. Didn't make as much views as I thought I would, but you know, it was fun. Let's talk about the big thing I think all of you are wanting me to talk about, which is Deadpool and Wolverine. Because who doesn't love a Pulvin? God, that sounds wrong. Yay, the only rated R film I actually like. Yeah, I said I'm not actually the biggest fan of rated R films, honestly, because they're too gory, they're too bloody. But Deadpool Wolverine does go a bit gory in some ways, but they did it in a more. But they also took the film and figured out a way to make it kid-friendly at the same time. So, I think it's because of the coloring, because this film is very colorful. Most rated R films are just black and white crap, like the Snyder Cut. I didn't like how black and white it was. It's honestly why I'm not a big fan of it. It was too much black and white. But Deadpool Wolverine, it was all colorful, very colorful, and kid-friendly, even though it's not at the same time. But it also is. Oh, now to think about it, March we also had Hyperthermic Hollows for PvC 2, but we never played that or made a Let's Play series on it, even though we totally could have. Anyways, moving on for that, we got Oshi Creatures for the 3rd time. Yeah, the summer event. Now switch chapter 5. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the Pacific event for Forsaken Air that I really loved very much, which is Return to Screampunk, which is an event that basically is the sequel to the Screampunk event. We had 3 Pacific skins that I very like so much. The Time Traveling Toy Chica, or Sarah Lance as I call her. We got the Mechanical Marvel Mangle, or Scorpion as I call her. And then we got the Screampunk himself, or Screampunk Jacobani, or the Dragon as I call him, because he roars like and breathes like a dragon. Oh yes, and of course we got the announcement of Tony Stark as Doctor Doom, or RDJ as Doctor Doom, with the new announcement because Kang got that scrapped. It all got scrapped, and Phase 5 is now in ruins, and Phase 6 is probably just gonna be like 5 installments because they want to wrap this up so badly, so they just move on to the mutants because they like freak the multiverse. They could go something because it never had the cheese they wanted. What did I just reference? I don't freaking know. I'm trying to say this without any F-bombs because then I'll have to censor it. Anyways, okay, now this is something I really want to talk about. We're finally getting into good stuff. I mean, we had good stuff before, but this is like real good stuff. This is like very personal to me. So, we had FNAF week. Even though throughout FNAF week, I was actually at the jungle. Yeah, throughout the entirety of FNAF week, I was in the freaking jungle. I know, that seems crazy, but it's true. I legitimately watched the Scott Hoffman interview near the freaking ocean. That seems so weird to say. But then again, Daco played FNAF 4 in the middle of ocean as well, so it's not that crazy. Let's talk about the FNAF weeks up. We had the Mike Popco's game. Kind of fun. Glad to introduce the Unwithers, even though they're probably not canon. We had the Joy Creation demo. I loved it, even though I didn't beat it. I loved the gameplay. It felt so smooth. I can't wait to play the full version and probably spend hours and 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 hours. God, I'm having too much fun making this video. I'm doing way too many funny stuff. What else is there? Let me think. Hold on. Oh yeah, VIP, the interactive novel. I love that. Even though I had to use a freaking Amazon Kindle to do all that. It was still fun. Oh, Scott Kipper interview. That was so much fun. I still watch that from time to time because of how fun it is to listen to Scott Coven talk about the funny stories of Fazbear Frights. What else was there? Oh, my Gmod series. Oh yeah, that's coming to an end. I'm not gonna talk about that. Because, I don't know, I just don't want to talk about that in this video. But I could talk about how the final video that I'm making for 2023 is going to be the Remind. You'll see that later. Anyways, what's this? Playing the... Oh, the collab! Dead by Daylight! I gotta download that game. Because I said that we would make a Let's Play series on it, and we didn't at all. I gotta download that game. I don't think I am going to make a Let's Play series on it, because... I don't know, I feel like it would make too much space. I think I'm just gonna rather play that privately just so that I can learn the game. Just so then we're ready for the collab. But I gotta get my new Steam cards and, you know, buy that game quickly. Oh yes! Secret of the Mimic. And I got stung by a bullet ant while watching the trailer. Yeah, that was definitely fun. God damn it, bullets. Also, by the way, it doesn't actually hurt like a bullet, even though I don't know what's actually like getting shot by a bullet. But I definitely know that getting hurt by a bullet would hurt way more than getting stung by a bullet ant. Okay, it did not hurt that badly, okay? It wasn't that painful. Unless I was stung by a wasp. No, I wasn't. I would have known. It definitely wasn't a bee. I would have known if it was stung by a bee. Or a wasp. It was definitely a bullet ant. Not a spider. Even though there were giant spiders there that I didn't see, thankfully. If I did saw a spider, I probably would have passed out because I hate spiders. I hate them. Oh, 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh. The only reason why I didn't enjoy it because I didn't have my... What was it called? My controller. It's out of batteries right now. If I had my controller, I could have easily done it. Oh, speaking of which, I actually recently played Mario Kart, but with an actual wheel. For some reason, that's actually possible. And it's rhythm so well. I was able to play the game so much more smoothly without any trouble. And, oh, Into the Pit. Because we must admit something. I don't know what it is. Oh, I love that game so much. Oh, yes. I mean, I do have some problems with, for example, with the hiding, where you have to wait like 10 minutes just so then you could go somewhere. Well, it's not exactly 10 minutes, but it was definitely a while. But they can fix that with the new Fetch game next year. If it's coming out next year, I'm not sure when. But oh no, I loved it. I loved the game. I love all the Easter eggs. I loved all the secrets. I loved it all. All of it. Yes, 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 sirree do. What else that came out August that we need to talk about? Oh yes, Sonic 3 trailer, but then again, I want to talk about Sonic 3 way later on. So yeah, there will be a review of Sonic 3 here. Spoilers, because I need to do spoilers, and by now I think all of you have seen it. Oh yeah, the monster story! I completely forgot about that. In July, there was a new Tales of Pizza Black story called Monster, which is basically where this kid gets a whole mob to hate on a Pacific restaurant that just burns, and it led to him burning down the whole thing. It was crazy. It was honestly one of my favorite stories, if I'm being honest. Oh look, someone commented on it. What they said? Yay, more deaths in FNAF. Oh my god, did he comment that? That's crazy. Anyways, moving on for that. What else is there to talk about? What else? I guess we can move on to The Week Before, my favorite book of all time. Even though people might think I'm going crazy, but it is. It was my favorite book. The Week Before, where you play as the phone guy, aka Ralph Dibny, or just Ralph. We're not sure if he's Ralph Dibny yet. As he fights off against the animatronics, crawls around new vents, dies over 70 times, because apparently that's how it works. And we learn massive lores like the big bite in the bite of 87, all around funny, fun, stuffios. Yes, definitely. Okay, with that I was oh yeah, we played Piggy's Secret Revenge, but then again, that's not this year, so we won't talk about that. Okay. The Concerts Are Why, that's also not this year. Okay, nothing really came out in September. Should I talk about my trip? Oh yeah, Spooky the Dog came out for second AR. That's something to talk about. The trailer for Chapter 4 also came out in September. That was fun. Should we talk about my trip with Machu Picchu? Not really. I'll just say that it was a crazy trip. I'm not sure if I'll ever go that big again. Anyways, October, Halloween, there actually wasn't that much. I mean, we had the Insane Series Chapter 9, but really, there wasn't really that much. We had PiggyCon. I liked PiggyCon, but oh, nothing really that much, honestly. I don't know. I wasn't... Brent's Dying Dash? Oh, no. I wasn't really the biggest fan of that. What else? Oh, yeah, nothing really came out in October. That's all. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. We gotta talk about Agatha I already talked about Agatha all along. Wow, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about Agatha. That was what's during the entirety of it. I wasn't really the biggest fan of that. Why? First of all, it was a lie. A damn lie. Bullshit lie. Saying you don't need to watch it. You absolutely do need to watch it. Because it introduces Teen. Agatha becomes a ghost. They will definitely appear in Secret Wars of Doomsday, so you have to watch it. Just saying. Oh, we booted Chapter 5 Part 1! Ooh, the Decay chapter. I never completed it. Probably because I was too dumb and too scared to even play it for some reason. But yeah, that was fun. And I also made a huge theory that did not go so well, but you know, I don't know, a couple of people liked it. Oh, Yarnavy was revealed this month. Yes, but honestly, I had a boring Halloween, honestly. It's honestly kind of sad. I honestly felt sad, but who knows? Maybe next year things will be different. Remember what it was? I was just in my room, just doing nothing. Yeah, I have a sad life, honestly. But I'll change it up. Next year, I'm gonna change it up. Especially now that I'm done making games, I have more time to do what I want to do. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. I had a miserable time making Phasma Morris 3 to the Fire. Just an absolutely miserable time. It was good at the beginning, but then the end, it just felt very nauseating. And I honestly now see how other devs feel. So honestly, because back then, like everyone else, I used to be greedy. But now I feel the pain of Mallrat. Well, not as much. I feel like they do way better work than I do. But I now know how they feel when they're making games. Because making games is hard. Whether it's FNAF or not. It is hard. And I went way too beyond with Morals 3, if I tell you. Is it the same? Is it going to be like Jolly 3 quality? Most likely not. Definitely not Jolly 4 quality or Candies 4 quality. Even though we see no footage of any of those games yet. Oh yeah, Jolly 4 trailer did came out this year, but it was just very brief. It was still fun. Chapter 2 got updated, and now I can't play it anymore because... I don't know, there was just one part I just absolutely hated. Anyways, I could not get covered, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, the Halloween skins, I wasted all my money. What else? What else is there? What else is there? Oh yeah. Oh, we're entering November now. Brave New World trailer. I mean, I guess I'm excited. No, actually am very excited for it because it actually seems interesting and very exciting. It's gonna have actual lore. The lore. We're gonna get the story expanded. Hopefully. Anyways, what else was here in November? Not that much, actually. Oh, yeah, Caliginous Carnival for PvZ2 with Flourished. Oh, I loved playing that. Those levels were so much fun. They were so much fun. I had so much fun playing it. It was such a joy. And the levels were long. So it was a joy. Especially level 15. 24 waves. And I beg of you this. For Caliginous Carnival Night 31. Make it like 32 waves. No, wait. What was the last one? It was like 7 waves. And 28 waves. Make it 35. No. No. What was it? Wait, what did I want to be? No, yeah, 32. Make it 32 waves. Just saying. Should make it 32 waves. Ooh, it's the new poster for... Oh, yeah, new poster for your friend and neighbor Spider-Man. Meet your hero on the... Meet the new hero. He's not new. He's like the most famous one. Yeah, I'm honestly not excited for this, even though I love Spider-Man. It's just not MCU canon, that's the problem. That's what I don't like about it. But we should move on for that and talk about how FNAF 2 also turned 10 years old as well here. And now to think about... Oh, here we go. We gotta talk about a fan game I played. Masons! Yes, Masons. I had a fun time with Masons. Yeah, I had a fun time, though it was very buggy, but I actually found out why it felt really weird playing it. This game was not made in Click Team, and this may be a huge stress. I think this was made in Scratch. I'm not even joking. I think this was made in Scratch, because I looked at the gameplay of the other games he's made, and they were also made, and they were said to be made in Scratch. So I think this one was made in Scratch as well. I generally think this was made in Scratch. And wait, hold on. I saw a typo here. Night 2. It's night 2, not night 3. Okay, just saw the typo right there. Okay. So Masons, you know, and it's a Kirby fan game. What are the characters? Mason, Golden Mason, or Yellow Mason, or I forgot his name honestly. Shadow Mason, Freddy Fazbear, Ghost DJ, Wallabies, Wallado, Wallada, Walladee, I cannot pronounce his name. We had Kirby, and apparently if I heard if you beat the maxo you get Mennonite of all people. Oh, one of my uncles would love that. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, December we played so many new fan games that we have to talk about all of them. This is what we do in December, along with Branch Out Chapter 5, of course. You definitely are here for that. So, how do you start this off? Well, the first fan game that I played was called Treasure Island Abandoned Enigma, which, I gotta say, is perfect. Why? It takes the Treasure Island game, modernize it, but also makes it feel like it's from 2014. Because I had so much fun with it. It felt so simple. It was so simple. That's what I loved about it. How does it work? Let me tell you. You had more P&M, where all you have to do is you have to look at the look at the doors with the lights. See him? Shut off a camera. Oswald? See him? Shut off a camera. Donald? Close the door on him. But if he gets in, you have to quickly shut off 2 cameras or else he'll just remove your cameras. Minnie Mouse, you have to lure her away with the cameras. So what I usually do is wait for it to be in that one cam to the right of your doors and then shut off 3 cameras from there. Goofy, just shut the door on him when you see him. Then you have the Pirate Catacombs with the face and Undying. And old Undying, not Mascot Undying, even though I prefer Mascot Undying. You escape away from him. And Nightfall, you deal with them. The face, like usual, put the camera up for him to go away. And with Undying, like usual, hide under the desk. Hourglass comes in Night 5, hide under the desk. Henry comes in as well. And you also have to hide on the desk, but you cannot shut off a camera or else he'll just spawn in. You also have 2 others. You had Pete, where you have to shine the light on him in the doors, and Daisy, who you just also just shut off a camera for her. And that was that. And that game was okay. We also had notes from it that I actually have in my folder. I've not done night 6, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue night 6. I think I'm pretty well with just the 5 nights I've played for now on. One night Spirit of Luck Within. I don't know, that was fun-ish. I really couldn't understand that much of it, but you know, it was a fun game. I like the graphics on it. Oh, Paranormal Pigmas. Oh yes, Paranormal Pigmas. That was fun. Revisiting holiday mashup of Winter Holiday, but in distorted form with weird-looking skins like Sam, Krampus, Rancha, even alternate skins of Kona Duokar with beautiful themes. It was amazing. I loved it. Loved it so much. Oh my god, why Hellborn and 2 decided to come back with a small update called the Mimic Update, where you had to go back to the Puppet Master minigame, type 1979, get Tiger Rock plush, get Mimic with his mascot costume, throw something at him, open the door, and if you already collected the puzzles before, like I did, connect them. You get 2 specific areas. You get the van, mask off, freaking village area mask on with a code that people believe is the release date. You see mixes, gets taken away, and you lock Jackie. My trailer for I forgot I said I don't want to talk about my games. Let's talk about something very interesting that you all love. Actually, before that, let's talk about Glitch Out, because though actually I don't think we should. None of you really liked my gameplay of Glitch Out. None of you really watched it, so I'm not sure if I'll do chapter 2. I'm gonna do chapter 2. You know what? Because I like Super Horror Bro. Okay, I'm gonna play chapter 2 whenever that comes out. And chapter 1 was actually very fun, even though I did not get that many views. But that's something you really want me to talk about. Branch Realities Chapter 5 and I never watched Creature Commandos. I just realized there could be some people talking about, what about Creature Commandos? I never watched it. And I don't know if I want to. I don't know. It's rated R. I told you I'm not a fan of rated R projects. Now let's just finally move on to Chapter 5, Branch Reality, because people want me to talk about this. The Haunted Mall. And honestly, I loved it. It's a way better mall than the actual mall because, first of all, it has multiple restaurants. It has 3 floors, one being security breach styled, and it was very big. I loved the playhouse area with the Phaser Blast. Also, Mousy possessing her body, becoming all centipede looking thing. It was beautiful. Also, I loved how the video I did actually did very well, which I'm very grateful for, because of how I was a bit disappointed with the views I got with chapter 4, but chapter 5, oh my god, you guys loved it. I'm glad you all loved it, and I will try to continue with chapter 6 next year. Also, we gotta talk about Sheepy Scientist, because this is now my favorite skin of all time, because it has the most beautiful theme of all existence. It's honestly not gonna be my outro theme, along with the dual car theme. That's gonna be my new intro for 2025. So yeah, I loved all that. So what else came out? Oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I loved it. It was the best thing ever. Sonic 3. Sonic 3. Sonic 3. 11 out of 10. This was my most hyped film in 2024, and it absolutely paid off. There were others that I forgot to talk about, like Transformers 1, Red 1, and Venom Let There Be Carnage, but Transformers 1 was cool, it was enjoyable. Red 1 was also fun. Venom Let The Last Dance I did not like at all, because there was no Spider-Man, but that's just me being selfish. But Sonic 3, it absolutely landed everything I need, and yes, there will be spoilers, so click away right now, but keep watching if you've already seen it. From Super Shadow to Live and Learn to Double Eggman to the freaking emotional ending, to the freaking Amy Rose and Metal Sonic at the end, to freaking Shadow possibly being on a different planet. It was all incredible, all amazing. I loved it so much. 11 out of 10. Also, we got the reveal of the new chapter 4, what it's called, Safe Haven, with the Doctor being the main villain, even though we still have to figure out what the Doorman is. And ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got the Infernal Flames Kingdom quest, though by the time I just doubt I realized it. The part 2 has not come out yet, unless it's coming out today by the time I'm recording this. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, there's like 3 Pacific games along with a novel. And okay, we had Dreadbear for a second AR, but that was something. There's 3 games I really want to talk about, which is FNAF in Real Time, Solo Switchup, and Anniversary Edition. And I'm gonna do it in that order, even though Anniversary Edition came up before Solo Switchup. So FNAF in Real Time, I loved it. It was, I don't know why, it was just so much fun seeing the FNAF characters in Realistic Edition. And I wish my 3rd video did well, like the first 2 did kind of well, but I don't know. But it is what it is. But I just loved it. Even though in the end I got so confused because of that duck mini game. Night 6 with Sparky the dog and Cupcake freaking me out. But yeah, it was kind of all fun around. I don't know if I'm gonna do another Let's Play on it. I did kind of get way, I don't know, the Chica was kind of pissing me off in the Nightmare section. But overall, it's such a fun game seeing these animatronics in live action. And I'm kind of shocked how much of a pro I was, because I did Night 6 at my first try, out of all things. Out of nowhere, and I have no idea how. Now, let's talk about something that's very interesting. Final Fantasy Sonic Solo Switchup. What is this? This is basically the original Final Fantasy Sonic game, but in a different dimension. Specifically the Solar Dimension. Featuring Blazing the Monster Machine, the Game Salmon, Wild West Rocket Raccoon, Cream, Chow, and Blossom Blaze. Okay, you know what? I should probably say the real names. Blaze, Silver, Marine, Cream, Cheese, and Blossom Blaze. What they all do? I'll explain right now. Blaze will roam throughout and could enter your both doors and vent. You have to shine a light on her, or else she'll just burn the doors down, or just straight up go in and kill you. Silver the Hedgehog will roam around, but you cannot look at him, or else he'll just make everyone go crazy. And if he's mad, when he comes in, you can close the door on him, but sometimes he'll just use a telekinesis to put the door up, so you have to fight. You have to fight hard for it to keep closed. Marine is the same, where she'll roam around, go to everywhere, close the door, vent on him. Yeah, these amateurs love going everywhere for some reason. So you have to close the doors or vents on them, but she sometimes likes to go to the generator and try to smash it. So you just have to shock her away so she doesn't break the generator. Because there's some reason a backup generator, which gives you extra power. You have Cream and Cheese. They're basically the Foxies of this game. Cream will go to both doors. Cheese will go to the vents. And then you have Blossom Blaze, who's basically just Blaze, but she can sometimes try to also destroy the generators. This was honestly a fun game, even though it's sad that this is technically the final Final Fantasy Sonic game to possibly ever exist, unless the game somehow gets revived in its anniversary, 10-year anniversary, which is kind of crazy. That's actually why FNAF Ben and Enigma came out, because FNAF turned 10 years old. And same thing with this next game we'll talk about. Let me take a sip. Talking for so long. God damn. And I lost track. Oh, right. And it just felt nice playing a Final Fantasy Sonic game that felt very new and original and stuff. I think, what problem would I possibly have? This may be just a very huge something me just being biased, but part of wish there were Mario characters in it, even though it's called Final Fantasy Sonic, but that was just the charm about the original Final Fantasy Sonic, because there were Mario characters in it. But hey, it is what it is. But now, let's talk about possibly my favorite one here, surprisingly. It's gonna seem crazy why I consider this my favorite, but just hold on. Let me talk about it. Final Fantasy Freddy's 3 Anniversary Edition. What is this? This is a remastered of the very original Return to Freddy's game, which was originally called Final Fantasy Freddy's 3, surprisingly. Why? Because Return to Freddy's 3, Return to Freddy's also turned 10 years old. Because there was also another fan game from 2014. And honestly, I just loved it. It felt so nostalgic. It felt like a what if how can I describe this game? It was basically like a what if FNAF 3 was like this, because it took the first 2 games and made original stuff with it. Because basically it combines the elements from the 2 games but makes new models, and also use it in a unique way. So basically in this game you have the doors, but they're broken. And okay, we're gonna have to do this very slowly. Bonnie will scroll through you from the stage to the right, the left door. I might say the map looks freaking insane. I mean, it looks like a freaking spaceship. And in it, oh right, you actually have to open the door so he can come in, or else he'll bust the door and kill you. And once you open the door, he'll come in, you have to use the mask. So, kind of a very more unique type of approach where you have to combine elements from FNAF 1. That honestly could have been really served well for a possible FNAF 3. And the twist is, you actually have to keep the doors closed instead of open, because when it's open, it actually drains power this time. Chica is the same deal, but it's in the vents. She goes to a vent in the middle, and you still have to open the right door for her to come in. The puppet is a very interesting plot twist. Instead of winding up, you have to actually wind down, because the music actually makes her roam around the place, and it could possibly lead to her coming in to kill you. Foxy is also changed a bit. It's basically the same. It's basically a mix of FNAF 1 Foxy, FNAF 2 Foxy, where he'll occasionally appear out of his cove, but once he's like fully ready to attack, you actually have to flash your light at him. Not hold, but flash your light at him in the camera. It also dash into your office. And also another thing, I'm not sure this is true, but if you flash your light at him, if he's not peeking out or full on peeking out, then he'll just straight up come in and kill you. Then you have Suga, the cat, who's completely changed. She'll basically go to the vents, and once you see her in the vents, you have to actually flash your light at her to make her actually appear in the office and put on the mask. Freddy Fazbear is changed a bit. You actually have to watch him to put him back, because if you don't, he'll go to your office, and you have to shine your light. You have to flash the door lights on him for him to go away. Same thing with Balloon Boy, but you can't put him back. You can't pull him back. And if he goes in, he'll steal all your power. Or Ghoul Balloon Boy, I should call him. Golden Freddy or Fredbear's here, but he doesn't really do that much. And yeah, that's honestly why I liked it. It honestly could have served as a possible alternate universe as FNAF 3. Yeah, honestly would have been cool to see. But anyways, back to that. What else came out? Oh yeah, Return to the Pit. That had its 3 endings. The normal ending, the Happiest Day ending, as they call it, and the Avengers ending, as some people call it, because there's a full-on team-up in the book, as I said before, along with other stuff. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Very crazy. What else was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh. We had to say the best for last. And it's not. I'm not talking about Basement Robbie. I'm talking about What If Season 3, because I now have to review it for the end, because technically this is the last content we're most likely getting this year. So there's Season 3. Honestly, like, there were some fun episodes I actually like the Mech Avengers, the Hollywood episode. What was episode 3 again? I forgot. Guys, what was the 3rd episode? I forgot. Oh no. Brain, remember what was 3rd oh yeah, the Winter Soldier Red Guardian team up. That was a lot of fun. The Howard the Duck episode, I found it hilarious just because of Thanos. He just made me laugh so hard in that episode, even though a lot of people hated it. Episode 5, that was so sad. I could not handle that episode. It felt too dark, even though it actually made Ironheart likable, and I'm now kind of excited for a show. Along No, Ironheart was always likable for me, at least. This just made her more likable. Along with, oh, but this, I don't know. I wasn't big a fan of Mysterio in this because I kind of prefer the one in live action just because of how he affected the MCU. And what was I gonna say again? Also, if they are allowed to use Mysterio in this, unless they have to pay a lot of money, why the hell are there no Mysterio references in the MCU movies? If Mysterio is claimed to be the greatest hero of all time, why there not been any posters of him at all? I'm just curious. Why isn't there any? It's so easy to add in, but yet it's nowhere in any of the movies. Just saying, if Mysterio is considered the greatest hero of all time, why wasn't any of that anywhere? Just saying. Episode... Oh, I love the Wild West episode just because Kate Bishop was in it, even though she got sidelined a bit. And had to focus on Minifist. Yeah, I'm calling him Minifist. Don't judge. Then you had, the Exiles, as they're called, even though I call them the Multiverse Avengers, where you had Captain Carter, Kohara, I probably butchered that, Birdie, and Storm, Goddess of Thunder, X-Men woman thingy. Knocked on my door. My door locked. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Storm. I guess I have to tell about Storm. I mean, she was cool in What If. She didn't exactly turn into one of my favorites, but you know, she was cool. I'll give her like a B tier at best. That seems wrong. Why are we ranking these characters? That makes no sense. But then the ending, I don't know. I wish there was like some thing. I don't know. It's the description in the episode A. What if? It's at the end of the beginning. So I thought, oh, we're gonna get an incursion. We're gonna see Doomsday. We got none of that. So I wasn't the biggest fan of What If season 3. Nope. The only episode I consider like S tier worthy was the Wild West episode because of Kate Bishop. God, I'm being too much of a simp here. I think we should wrap this up. This is getting way too weird, and I honestly feel done. And there should not be anything else coming out, and there should not be anything else we talked about. We pretty much just summarized 2024 for me and some others. Yeah, that's it. We're it. We did not forget anything. Okay? Oh, I guess there's PVZ, DLC, but we barely did anything. I hope you enjoyed this actually long video of me talking about 2024. And if you did like it, please just give the video a like. Consider subscribing for when the What Is for 2025 video comes out tomorrow, along with the new intro and outro and the Remind episode and G1 episode, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody!